Yo, what is up, my Shadow Army? It is I, Shadow Critias, back again with another anime video. So yeah, I usually don't do this, and basically this is gonna be my thoughts of this whole situation in the anime community, where this YouTuber right here, who's being called out as a hate farming for standing up and tell those to not be ashamed of what you enjoy watching, what you like and dislike, and do not be ashamed of having your own opinions and have your own agreement and disagreement. And I have been watching some of his videos about, like certain things like the problem with isekai. No, the real problem is you, Mother Basement, a YouTuber named Mother's Basement, and another video where he kind of lost it, where the website, the CBR website, basically made like a top 10 list where the problematic problems of the harems genre, and basically the whole bullshit that the people are saying that, oh, there's a problem with anime, yada yada yada, that sort of thing. So we're gonna break down and discuss a few things on, his reason and why he speak up and stand up those who can't, and how the anime community is kind of shitty right now, has always been shitty. I mean, for fuck's sake, for those people who live in Texas, yeah, your fucking Senate in Texas trying to fucking ban anime, but we all know that's gonna fail because, I mean, that freaking government tried to ban TikTok and look what that happened. And do you know a lot of people, I mean a lot of people, civilians, famous, richest, celebrities, well, they are the famous, but you know what I mean, there are some famous out there who watch anime. Hell, you never know, some of the Senate in the US and some people in the government do love anime. You do not know that. So, there be a possible chance that they will not, we're not going to do it because that would just take away the entertainment. So, yeah. So, that would just be pointless, and he's just wasting his time because he just hates anime, and he wants to ban it in Texas. So, basically, he just wants to ban anime in Texas. That's basically what it is. And that's just not going to go well. It's not just going to work. So, I don't know, I'm bringing the politics thing in, and it's just complete bullshit. That one person just have an opinion that he hates anime and video games, and he wants to ban it in Texas. But he can't do it if he has the government approval, which that's not going to happen. So, I don't fucking know. But I don't know why I'm bringing the politics in the mix, but it's best I just bring it up because I think it's kind of stupid and pathetic, honestly. But enough of that. Let's just go ahead and dive into it. If you guys want to see the original video, go check this out. I'll have the link of it down below in the description box.
I think the last 48 hours has been one of the most entertaining 48 hours being in the anime community for quite a while. And the reason being is straightforward. I'm going to outline some things. I'm going to show a tweet just to kind of emphasize a point at the end. But I want to point something out that I've been told, that I am hate farming because I'm saying that anime fans should be allowed to enjoy what they want. They shouldn't be shamed. They shouldn't be made feel guilty. And that we shouldn't be being elitist douchebags in basically saying that if you like something, you're bad, you should only like what I like, and if you like that, well, you're just trash, you're bad, you're all these things.
Which I 100% agree with him on this. Like I said before at the beginning of the video, you should not be ashamed or feel guilty about certain animes or manga that you enjoy, what you like and dislike, and have your own opinion. And there's some animes I don't like, One Piece, for example, and I did got a lot of hate of it, which I do not care because, one, I just couldn't get into it. Two, when I found out that One Piece has a 1,000 plus episode, I fucking dropped it. Three, turns out that the creator of One Piece himself says, yeah, all that 1,000 plus episodes and the manga chapters, yeah, they were just all prologues. Yeah, no, fuck that. And the last reason, I literally found this out with one of my coworkers, that we all know that Luffy's goal is that he wants to find One Piece. And we actually got to see what One Piece actually is. It's just nothing but a golden panties. That's it. Just a golden panties. No, fuck that. Waste of time, waste of story, wasted a whole life for that story. Like, are you fucking kidding me? No. And none of that, if you enjoy harem, that's completely fine. Which I do enjoy some harems. I do enjoy fan service. I do enjoy certain animes that does have a good storytelling. That's the one thing I care about. I only care about a good storytelling. The only thing I will call out certain people where they say, oh, it's too many episodes, which some people do watch anime has several episodes, like 100 plus episodes, for example, which I will not call out anyone. Like, I try to get one of my friends to watch Bleach, and he said no because it's just too many episodes, which that's full of shit. You're full of shit, and you're a hypocrite because you were able to watch 100 plus episode of this anime, but you won't be able to watch any more episodes, which is Bleach has 400 plus episodes. If you were able to watch 100 plus episodes of this anime, you could watch another more episodes of Bleach. I'm sorry, I will call you out and call you a fucking hypocrite. Because I am sorry, I actually going to call people that.
People are saying that I'm hate farming for trying to remove harmful, hateful content creators and parts of the anime community. That's right. I'm hate farming. And I think it's just it is exactly the point that I've been emphasizing for the last 48 hours, is that we have a massive issue within the anime community of absolute elitist, toxic douchebags rolling around with massive inflated egos because content creators have been festering and building these toxic communities. And yes, Mother's Basement is one of those. I just made a video on my analysis channel going over his video over isekais and the abundance of hypocrisy, and even my own comment section has been pointing out some of the glaring issues of his video that contradict even more so than what I did.
Yeah, I would not say content creators are the problem for the anime community. Is the fans are the problems. It's the fans who causing the toxic and the bullshit in the anime community before content creators exist, before YouTube come around, before the basically the community of a content creator exists. So it's not the content creator, it's just the anime fans in general just causing the problems. And nowadays we got the new, which is called the Gen Z, are now interested in anime than Disney now, which is 100% true. That's basically is what's going on right now, that the new generation are into animes than Disney. And anime became a worldwide and more worldwide than Disney ever was. And being called hate farming for something that I have my own opinions and feelings about how the anime community is, which is, there's nothing wrong having your own opinion of certain things that you have issue with. There's nothing wrong with that. And I actually did see Mother's Basement's video of his take of the problem of the isekai anime, which I don't have an issue with the isekai anime, and even though I'm not how should I say, I'm technically not a fan of isekai anime. I tried to get into one. I can't remember which one it was, and I don't know which manga I have that basically have a isekai. I can't remember. No, I think I don't have any mangas that involve isekai. So basically, I just never had any manga related that involved isekai, or I can't remember if I watched any anime have isekai. I can't remember. So basically, I never watched any isekai anime because it's just not that interested for me, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just not for me, honestly. I wish I could find out why I'm not interested of it, but it's just not for me.
And the problem is that I am tired of this guilty culture and this shaming culture going on. Is if you like a show, you should feel ashamed for it, that you should only like what I like. I'm getting tired of content creators making...
Yeah, I'm getting tired of that too. Like, if you like this anime, you're gonna get trash on. You should like this anime what I like. Which, yeah, I do not like that. That's basically forcing people to, hey, watch this anime instead of this. That show is trash. You should like what I like. Basically forcing people to watch anime what you like. Or something like that. And it's just... I just don't like... I do not like forcing people. I do not like forcing. I just hate that so much. And again, if there's something that you like and don't like, that's fine. But don't just sit on your ass and say, you should not watch this, you should watch this, and like this, what I like. And don't try to say, I'm not going to watch it because I just not going to watch it. What reason? I have no reason. I'm just not going to watch it. Which, like, that's not a good reason. You should have a reason why you do not want to watch it. Don't just sit there and say, like, how would you know if you never watched it or not give it a chance? You haven't given it a chance. That means you should have no reason. Then you should not have any problems or issue with it. You should give it a chance before you jump into conclusion, before you give your fucking opinion. So, yeah.
Videos saying, well, these shows are bad and you should watch these shows because I know what's better for you. You know how narcissistic and egotistic that sounds? But now I'm being told I'm the bad person, that I'm horrible, that I'm hate-farming, that I'm just ugly. Oh, I'm such a horrible... And that they hate me. By the way, that was... when I read that part of one of a comment and they said, I hate you, I was like...
I got my home plan for the year.
Okay, sorry about that. Freaking ads. I really am getting tired of these fucking ad bullshit.
One of a comment, and they said, I hate you. I was like... I was actually overjoyed. And you say that's weird. But I am very happy to hear that comment. Because the moment I know that these people hate me is I know that I have hit a nerve. That I have hit core at exactly what they're scared of losing. That they can continue to be internet bullies and internet douchebags and elitist a-holes going around trying to police what everyone can and cannot like based on shitty statistics on My Anime List and third-party websites, and using content creators that have become massively large and have built toxic communities that go around masquerading in their little crusade telling people what they can and can't do. Shame culture and guilt culture I am going after, and they are scared.
That's basically what it is. If you stand up for those who's telling you that you should not watch this, you should not like this, you should not have an opinion of this, you should have the same opinions like me, you should enjoy what I like, you should like what I like, you should have this as your favorite like me, and if you stand up against me because of with a good intention, speaking facts and speaking truth, you're scared because they're in the right, and y'all do not want to admit that you're in the wrong. That's basically what it is. Was someone spinning facts and truth that you are scared that, yeah, that person proved y'all wrong, that it's so fucking pathetic that these people just would not admit it, that they're in the wrongs and they're in the rights. Like, if someone's spinning facts and truth to that person of the situation, they get scared and they get pissed off and lash out at them that, I hate you, you are a hypocrite, you are a liar. That's literally the point where, see, you've proven my point. I'm right, you're in the wrong. And that leads to denial because they're scared, because they do not want to admit it, that they're in the wrongs, and want them to believe that they're in the right. Is that delusional thing in their mindset, they're in the right, this person in the wrong. I know what is true. I know what is facts. They are lying. They're trying to get to my head. They're trying to manipulate me. So, is that delusional as bullshit that they do not want to admit it, that they're in the wrong, but this person is spinning facts and truth about everything. It's so fucking pathetic. And it's just, oh my god.
Because I'm right. And there are a lot of large content creators, medium and small content creators, that have publicly defended what I've said and have privately messaged me. Many have privately messaged me saying, thank you. Thank you for calling this out. Because there are genuine good content creators out there that are fans of animes, that understand that everyone has different tastes. But we are now at an inflection point where there is this massive issue going on within the content creator space. And this isn't just new fans. This is old fans as well. Old content creators, the old guard, as some of us like to refer to them as. The big content creators that have fostered toxic communities. And I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that they've become very angry and very bitter because they hate doing what they're doing.
That is basically what it is. And again, there are those people who will stand up for those who can't. And the fact this man right here is getting a lot of message about thanking him for everything, for standing up, and praise, basically take his words for granted, and that they have the spirit and courage to stand up. And again, like, we have our own taste. We have our own things, what we like and don't like. Like I said before, I enjoy fan service. I enjoy harem. I enjoy romance. I enjoy action adventures. I enjoy the gore and violence. I enjoy dark fantasy. I love dark fantasies. It's because of Devilman, it opened my eyes to get into the world of the gore, the violent, the nitty-gritty, the dark fantasy, the dark romance, the ecchi, the harems, and the fan service. It literally, because of Devilman, I started getting deeper and deeper in anime that is not just action-packed all the time. And there are some good stories, and that's why Devilman literally helped me to see that there are some animes are really good with really good storytelling and really good character development. Like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, for example. Great story, great character development. It's literally the masterpiece in anime, in my opinion. Fairy Tail is basically the fan service of anime, in my opinion. Bleach is the first ever anime that I discovered anime and got into the world of anime when I was 5. So, I enjoy great storytelling. I enjoy with character developments. And there are some animes I just don't like One Piece, Boruto. Those are animes I just don't like. I wish I could remember, but I can't. The redo of Healer, I kind of hated it because it's just so bad. School Days, and I hate it, but in a good way, like personal personal thing or whatever, like understanding when it comes to a relationship and all that shit. What else I don't like? It's hard to say. And there are some animes that I just couldn't get into, like Cowboy Bebop, Black Lagoon. What else I couldn't get into? Gundam. I tried to get into Neon Genesis Evangelion. Even though I read the manga, I just couldn't get into the anime. And there are some animes I just couldn't get into it. It's just not for me, which is fine. And hell, I finally give Berserk a chance. I actually enjoyed it. And I need to get back on reading that. It's almost been like 2 months now, so I need to go back and reading that. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. To have your own taste, to have your own opinions and everything.
Become disgruntled at the anime community because they no longer enjoy what they're doing. And because their entire career is built on hate farming, they are now getting scared that other content creators are calling out the hate farming, so they're trying to project. They're trying to reflect it and go, oh, actually, you're the problem. Because they're scared that other anime fans have different tastes. Trust me, there's a lot of shows that I've been defending that I don't like myself. But I'm defending the right for you to enjoy what you want without the need to feel shame or guilt. Because you shouldn't. You shouldn't feel shame or guilt for liking what you like. Because this needs to end. And I think a lot of content creators like Mother's Basement have perpetuated and that have fed on this. And people say, oh, you're just blind hating Mother's Basement. No, I'm giving fair criticism to someone that has a long history, a very long history of hate farming. That has used politics as a weapon. That has used his community to harass and belittle.
See, that's one that complete bullshit. The gatekeep, the hate farming, toxic fans, and fake anime fans are trying to use realistically and politics involved with anime. Which is, people need to understand, is fiction. Anime is fucking fiction. I do not understand why people are taking this so seriously for no fucking reason. Like for fuck's sake, there's a lot of old and new anime fans who are sipping at characters who are literally minors. Like, okay, for example, Orihime, Hinata, they're minors, but people simp for them. They do, but they don't get called out. But with My Hero Academia, there's a lot of people who simp characters for the female characters. They get called out because you should not be simping for this character because it's a minor. Okay, what about Bleach? What about Orihime? What about Hinata for Naruto? They're minors. Y'all okay simping for them? Orihime was in the same age of Ichigo, age 16. A year later, age 17. So guess what? You're simping a minor at the age of 16 through 17. So the Orihime and Hinata are okay, which I love them, by the way. But when it comes to My Hero Academia, like Mina Ashido, Kyokujiro, Araka, that's a fucking problem? Really? That's a fucking problem. That's where things get out of line? Hell, in one of my parts of She Leaves Me Weak, when I talked about Octavia from the Hell of a Boss, I get called out saying, dude, she's a minor. Dude, she's a fictional character. They're not fucking real. Apparently, you guys are so fucking dumbasses, not little complete arrogant piece of shits, do not understand that these are just fictional characters. They're not fucking real. Do not bring realistic ages and politics involved of a fictional fictional story, fictional characters that does not even exist. What the fuck? And I'm getting tired of that. Like, when I see the comments like that, I just ignore it and remove it and block them. Because, like, y'all watching the same thing, and there are some people who do simp for these characters, and that's okay. But when it comes to other animes, again, My Hero Academia, for example, and Octavia from Hell of a Boss is a fucking problem. Okay, you're saying that's a problem, but you're okay with other animes who are minor. So that's okay, but My Hero Academia is a fucking problem.
It is time that more people stood up, and I won't be bullied, and I won't be shamed, and I won't be made feel guilty for exposing it, because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Something needs to be done. Because this problem is only getting worse, and it's getting worse rapidly fast. And I can tell you right now, if you're a content creator too scared to speak out about this will affect you at some point. Because there'll be a show that you like, that you really want to talk about, and you're going to be told you're not allowed to like it. That you should feel guilty. And you're going to be all boxed into a specific corner that you're only allowed to like certain things. And then they're going to come and say, we should censor this, we should remove this, we should water this down. Only these things should be covered. And sooner or later, you will not be able to enjoy what you want to enjoy.
Which is going on right now. And you have the certain people in the government trying to censor a few things of entertainment and video games as a whole, which the vice president himself is supporting to not censor of certain things for entertainment.
Everything will be policed, everything will be controlled. And that's the thing, these are just glorified Karens. But the thing is they're getting scared because once one person stands up, more start to stand up. And yeah, maybe I am being a little bit pretentious, a little bit douchebaggy, but I think the reality is when you see bullies, sometimes you need to stand tall and stand strong and say, you know what? Bring it on. Bring it on. You want to go toe-to-toe, we'll go toe-to-toe. You could see that as hate farming. Maybe you're right. But if you're going to say I'm hate farming and then ignore what they're doing, that is ignorance. That's being disingenuous. I think hate farming is when you're building so much of your channel, so much of your career off of shaming and belittling others for enjoying things. I think that's hate farming. I think when your entire career is known for hating one specific anime and making that community, by the way, so defensive because of it, that's just sad. And yes, I'm talking about SAO. Because as much as I don't think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I have my criticisms, I don't think SAO deserved the hate that it got.
It really doesn't. Like, I've been the SAO, Sword Art Online. It gets so much hate for no reason. Like, I wanted to get Sword Art Online a chance, but I just couldn't get into it because I seen the abridged version of it. But when I tried to watch the original anime, I just stopped. I can't remember what episode I was. Then I just stopped because people say the first season was the only best one. And after that, it just went downhill so badly. And I know the anime Sword Art Online is done. The series is done and over, which is good. Which is good. I'm glad the series finally come to an end. But I wish I should have watched it a long time ago. But instead I watched the abridged version. Same goes when I finally watched the Hellsing Ultimate, the actual anime. Because I was wondering how the anime is different compared to the abridged version. Even though the anime came first before the abridged, I'm just curious how the story was for the Hellsing Ultimate. But now, for some reason, I think Sword Art Online should not get this so much hate for no reason. And it's got to the point of annoying and out of hands, even though the series is fully done.
And I think a lot of people that hate SEO are legitimately being disingenuous in how they criticize it. Because there are a lot of things within SEO that a lot of people ignore. The fact that it was never meant to be made into an anime, the fact that it was a writing contest, not a legitimate light novel, it just got turned into a light novel. There is a lot of information about SEO that people leave out when they criticize it. Because it's easier to do that when hate farming. And yet I get called...
That's one thing I didn't know. I didn't know the Sword Art Online thing wasn't originally was supposed to be animated or be turned into a light novel. I didn't know it was just like a competition on which story should be public or be anime adaptation or something like that. I didn't know it was a competition for story writing and whatever until it became a light novel and then got the anime adaptation. I didn't know that it was Sword Art Online was never supposed to be a thing. I never know that it was just all the competition thing.
Hate farming. Because I am fed up of being told and being dictated by elitist douchebags what we can and cannot enjoy. And I think a lot of this has been festering for time. I think there's a new wave of content creators, a new wave of anime fans that have made this problem worse, but I think there is a large portion that have been in the community for long enough that have kind of festered and grown, and this has lit the fire that's made it out of control, and it's become too big. And something needs to be done. And I'm going to be very clear here. I will play ball with some of you trolls out there. I'll have a little bit of fun with you.
Same here.
Prove my point. Show that you're hypocritical, the irony in your statements, and then I'm just going to block you. And before you say, oh, well, you're just scared, no. Because as I said, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to start gatekeeping. And
yeah, true. I'm going to do the same thing. I've been doing it, blocking people, removing people's comments for spamming or calling me out. And saying this and that or whatever, I was just like, I'm not going to deal with this shit. I'm just going to remove it because y'all are not the waste of my time. And I'd rather not deal with y'all assholes. So, y'all guys are just getting blocked and removed. So, take it or leave it, assholes.
My community should not have these kinds of people in it. So it's simple as that. If you're going to start acting like Mother's Basement and other people like that, where you go in and you shame people and you belittle people and you bring this sort of elitist mindset that, oh, well, only my favorite animes should be allowed, and if you like these other shows that I hate, then you should feel guilty, and I'm going to insult you and belittle you and talk down to you and berate you and harass you and send more people.
Then that person is complete piece of shit. You're a fucking asshole. And I'm just gonna you know what? If you're gonna be like that, then you can fuck off. If you're gonna do that shit to me, I was gonna say, dude, fuck off, go fuck yourself. And I'm not gonna say the other word, otherwise this video might get taken down. I would say some harsh bullshit that I will have no regret of saying. I will say something that will piss off a lot of people. Because there's a point where I don't give a fuck who you are and what you are and what you have to say. I would say it's the most harsh insult shit that will come out of my mouth that I will not remember what I said. There will be sometimes I will say something that makes very insult to people and I'm not going to remember what I said. So, yeah, if you're going to be like that, then y'all guys can fuck off.
After you, you're gone. I'll block on every social media. Why? Because it's time that people like this be exposed and booted out of the community. And I'm talking about just genuine anime fans, and I'm also talking about content creators as well. And to prove that even more so, Chibi's tweet right here. Worried how people will review them over watching a hot fan service anime. Imagine being ashamed of watching Kill la Kill and missing the core message of Studio Trigger. Don't let others stop you from watching what you enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. I mentioned before, like, I enjoy fan service. I enjoyed everything about it. And I still need to watch Kill la Kill. God, that's still in my bucket list. Hell, one of my friend, Night Shadow, aka the one who did the fan-made series called RWBY Flaming Skull, he loves Kill la Kill. I know that. Because there was a cameo in his episode, one of his, I think it was in season 2, where Yang was watching an anime, which is Kill la Kill, which shows that Night Shadow actually loved Kill la Kill. And Kill la Kill does that fan service. And saying that, oh, this anime have issue and problem because it has fan service, that's literally the point. That's literally the point what they were going with the story in the anime, to add fan service. I don't see the fucking problem with any of this. Okay, sorry about that.
Is what the director of the anime said. I'll let you read it yourself. But as you can see from the tweet here,
Hold on, let me go back.
Every time I say it,
hold on, let me go back.
Said.
Okay, let's read this real quick. Kill la Kill, creator defend fan service in anime. If we make the work I can't butcher that. People's amusement will be weakened, and they will all die. Really? Basically the creator of Kill la Kill defending fan service in anime. Okay.
I'll let you read it yourself.
Kill la Kill director stands by anime's fans. Let me repeat that. Kill la Kill director stands by anime's love of fan service. Yeah. Which is fun. See, if you got the director and the creator of Kill la Kill defending the people who love fan service in anime, kudos. I respect you.
But as you can see from the tweet here, this is what they said. Every time I say I really like Kill la Kill, I have to clarify that I watched it when I was 13. By the way, I just went to a convention only the other month, and we had an after party. That's the story of this. And in the after party, it's more mature. You have to be over 18. There's alcohol there, and you say, okay, well, what's the point of the thing? I saw a Kill la Kill cosplay by a chick. It was like, dude, I could see the mountains, and I'm not talking the front ones. I'm talking the back ones. The crack between the mountain, like it's like people still love these animes. People still love showcasing the fun, the fan service, the more mature themes. Trust me, you are
for real. There's nothing wrong. And if you see a female cosplay a character from Kill la Kill and dress up the main character or the main villain and show a lot of revealing, one, that would be kind of hot. I ain't gonna lie. And just, there's nothing wrong to love what you like. I don't see the problem why people despise it all.
Not alone in liking shows like this. You are not alone in enjoying these guilty pleasures.
For real. You're not alone. You're not alone on anything. You're not alone what you like and dislike. You're not alone of anything. And again, I just don't understand why people cannot accept the fact that people have their own opinions, people have their own tastes, people have their own what they like and dislike. I just don't understand these people. The reason why, because they don't have friends and they have nobody. That because they have nobody in their life.
Do not feel ashamed. Do not feel guilty. You are not alone in what you enjoy. It's just content creators and toxic parts of the anime community that make you think you're isolated, but you're not. You're not. Because most people, and this is what I used to say to my mother about reviews online when you have merchandise and stuff, and they'd be like, oh, look at all these negative reviews. And I always say to her, it is more likely someone will have a negative opinion on something than a positive opinion, because the person that has a positive opinion is going to consume it, enjoy it, move on. They might talk to their friends about it, praise about it in a conversation, but they're less likely to go online and make a complaint. Well, they're less likely to go online and praise something. They're more likely to go online and complain about something. The internet
Facts.
is basically a cesspit of toxicity, because the internet is where you go to whinge. Kind of. And I know that sounds a bit weird, and you're saying that, but you kind of, and I'm like, yes, but I'm tired of it. The internet should not just be a place where we always go to whinge. There should be positivity. And I don't believe in false positivity. I do believe that we should bring in balance when it comes to...
Yeah, nowadays there isn't positive anymore. There's always negative this, negative that, and it's just getting worse after worse after worse after worse. Like, it's not just the anime community, it's every single community that you can think of. It's just getting worse and worse with negatives. For no fucking reason, or with some fucking reason. At this point, it's getting fucking ridiculous.
Weighing up positives and negatives. But I hate this whole fake positivity and mass hate farming that goes on. And it's the irony of me saying hate farming when I'm getting told I'm hate farming. Because I'm tired of hate farming. I'm hate farming because I'm tired of hate farming. It's like, that's the irony in it all. I'm hate farming because I'm saying to use, and I'm defending, even if you don't like me, I'm defending your right to enjoy a show. But I'm also defending the right that you shouldn't have to feel guilty or shamed, and that you shouldn't shame others for liking what they don't like. Again, if you like Dan Le Dan, that's great. If you like Overlord, that's great. If you like In Another World of a Smartphone, that's great. Dance in the Vampire Bund, that's great. Barker and Tess, even Rent a Girlfriend. I rat on Rent a Girlfriend, but if you enjoy it, good for you. More power to you. I may not like Rent a Girlfriend. I may think it's an absolute cesspit of a manga, but you have the right to enjoy it. Doesn't mean that I can't criticize it, but in no way should I say that you cannot enjoy it. I can be puzzled why some people enjoy it, but you should never feel ashamed for liking something that I dislike. And I hope that I know it sounds all stupid and sappy and all the rest, but what I'm trying to get across is that we need to start changing this mindset that we should feel guilty and shamed and all. And I know I'm really emphasizing, but it has become a problem within the anime community. And I think something needs to change. But because I've now started to shine a light on this issue, the very toxic people, the very elitist douchebags that have this egotistic, narcissistic mindset of that the universe centers around them, that every anime should be catered their specific tastes, they're the ones that are really getting mad at me.
Over because you're standing up what you believe, what is right and what is wrong, to give your thoughts, your opinions, your feedbacks, your criticism, and standing up for those who cannot, to do not be ashamed, do not feel guilty, enjoy what you like, enjoy what you don't like, and have your own opinions, have your own taste. So, again, the standing up, basically if you stand up for those who can't is the fucking problem, both in internet and in real life. Even in school nowadays, because nowadays the teachers don't give a fuck about the kids anymore. And if any student stands up against bullying, that student is getting in trouble instead the bullying. So it's like they're defending the bullies, but not defending the victim. It's like the role is reversed now. Like, I mean, the role is basically the opposite now, where again teachers are defending the bully, but not the victims, which is completely fucking pathetic. Okay, sorry about that.
Because now they're realizing that they're being exposed for just being thugs on the internet, and some of those people are probably very...
And liars, and fakers, and hypocrites, stereotype, sexist, and racist.
lonely, don't have many friends, and so they're compensating by trying to puff their chest up in online and go, yeah, I'm big and tough. I can guarantee you many of these people probably are very timid, weak in real life. I don't need to feel that way. I've got enough real life friends to last me a lifetime. But I enjoy talking about anime with other people online, other content creators, other fans. I've been around for a while, and I've built a good community. But I don't want it to turn into something like that. Even if I become big, 100...
At this point, I think I don't have a community on this channel. Even though I had 17.5K subscribers, I don't have that community. I don't have its supporters because they just rewatched the old video that I made years ago and rewatching only one video every single fucking time. That's basically the reason why I deleted the most popular video, 2 popular videos on my channel, because they just keep rewatching the same one over and over and over, not watching the other videos and not giving it more views and more attention, which is kind of pissing me off that they're just subscribed to the channel and not watching my video and not getting much of attention, that I have no supporters, 0 supporters, and honestly, I don't care about the comments. I'm kind of disappointing of my fans, my fandoms. I'm not my fandoms. The fan base and my community on this channel are not communicate or basically get attention or anything like that, and not be supportive or anything, which is kind of pissing me off and made me feel like at this point, like, I just doing this for a hobby, and now I'm going to do this YouTube thing as my part-time job from now on when I quit my actual job, because the life I'm in right now is just not for me anymore, and this is the life for me, being a content creator. So even my family members don't fucking support me at all, and it really does irritate me. And it pisses me off that not even my own family don't support me at all.
100K, 200K, 500K, a million. I don't ever want to foster this kind of mindset. And if I ever do, I beg you and I applaud you. Call me out. And my own friends will do the same. But I want you to be there to keep me honest. Doesn't mean that, my opinions and analysis may change over time on how I see animes and philosophical debates, and that's the fun journey about analyzing things. But I never want to go down the path of shaming others for liking something I dislike. That, I think, is a very, very dark path to go.
And I say this from experience. Before I made this channel to be just anime related only, I used to be that. I used to be shaming people what they like and something I don't like. And that is something that I do not want to become yet again. And that's basically what I'm trying to do, and trying to be better and not making the same mistake. So, yeah.
Go down as a content creator. And I think Mother's Basement has been going down that for a very, very, very long time, since the early stages of SAO. And as I've stated, he hasn't changed, he's just become better at hiding it. But also, he's become better at weaponizing his audience to protect him from legitimate criticism about his toxic behavior. And people have given him too much power. And I'm using him as a prime example, but there are others. And you can name them in the comments. I've already had people whine about them in my other videos. So again, keep it chill, keep it civil. If you like this video, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you beautiful nerds in the next video.
Alright, I literally have nothing else to say about this. I made my statement clear. If you guys want to watch the actual video, I'll have the link of it down below, so you guys could check it out. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I just need to get this out of my chest. And links to my other social media will be down below the description box. You can know drill. Same goes for my other channel. Links to my Cash App, PayPal, and Ko-fi will be down below in the description box and in my bio if you guys want to donate to support the channel. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Kneel before Shadow Critias, and I'll see you guys later.